Excuse me. Been smoking a lot, so I got that backwood coming up out my chest. What's good with y'all? Today is Tuesday. Today Tuesday. Tidday Tuesday. That's what it is today. All right. So, ladies, just letting you know, you can go ahead and send your pictures to Hybridator. No, I'm just kidding. Hybridator3 music at gmail.com. Listen here, I'm just letting you know, man, we just chilling up in here. You know what I'm saying? On this Tuesday, wilding out. Just left the club, aka Planet Fitness. Okay, because I swear it's like a damn club with a gym in it. All right, real talk. They just be playing music in there, and females be coming in there all dressed up and be wearing these weird ass gym outfits. Like, how you gonna come in there with a whole leotard or some shit like a one piece, and you got a stomach? You supposed to be coming in there and supposed to be losing weight with the sweater, you know what I'm saying, or the sweatshirt and some sweat jogging pants and nothing. Man, they come in there, with an excuse to wear booty stuff and all this here, looking like, strippers and all this here, and going there and working out. So I really just be feeling like this is just a whole club thing. Like, they just be walking around half naked, trying to hook up with people. They ain't even be working out. They just be sitting there bending over, just looking at people like, you know what I'm saying? Just steady looking at motherfuckers. And then if they like you, they'll throw you a little smile. And if they don't like you, they'll look like, why is you looking at me? Even though, you're sitting there bending over in front of them. I remember one time I was sitting there, I was doing a row machine, right? And I'm doing my thing, right? So some chick walks over to the Roman chairs or whatever, and it's like a pull up, like a pull up thing, right by the Roman chair over there. So she goes over there to the pull up thing, and I guess she, got up there so she can extenuate her butt and all this other good shit and get up there with her arms up and all this here, like, all unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a mirror right in front of her, right? So peep game, I'm checking her, pulling herself down and going up on the lightest weights possible, and looking in the mirror, looking at me, trying to see if I'm looking at her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. Then when her eyes like kind of made contact, that's when she get out, get up and kind of like a little smirk, like she a stripper in a music video or some shit, and whip her head around and walk away, which tripped me out because she was like, she had that Eve haircut, like the bald kind of, you know what I'm saying, haircut. And then when she whipped her head and went the other way, I was like, what is she whipping? I don't understand what she was trying to whip, because I didn't see, it was, her hair was just painted blonde. It looked like a blonde tennis ball. You know how she had the little lines in the hair or some shit on the side. It looked like a blonde tennis ball to me. I don't know. I just want to take a racket and smack her on the back of the head, because that's what I wanted to do. I'm just bullshitting with y'all. But hope everything is real. But yeah, Planet Fitness like the damn club. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I miss the boxing gym. The boxing gym like the yard. We had a boxing gym over there by the Coliseum, by USC. And then, had the rusty weights and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? People coming in there to work out, coming in there to sweat, to fight, to punch stuff. You know what I'm saying? The spar. That's what I miss that. You know what I'm saying? I miss that. Not this damn, the whole club situation where people up in there, just looking for a partner. That sucks. Then you got dudes in there just be walking around with fake dreads, in packs. They look like like a wild pack of dogs or some shit, just walking around in packs trying to holler at bitches. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even be working out nothing. They just be all in a circle, around the bench press machine or some shit, and just be all taking turns and shit, trying to see who can lift the heaviest. Not even trying, That's why I say it's the club, man. Real talk. Hoes be all up at Planet Fitness, texting. Going on Facebook. I need a workout partner. No, you don't. Looking for some dick. You ain't looking for no workout partner. You looking to get worked out, partner. That's what's going on. Okay, it's a trip. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody is well, man. We up in here tripping out, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the hearts and everything. Hit them likes if you're in there. Trolls, if you're in here, man, go ahead and hit them likes while you're trolling, man. You might as well, while y'all try to sit there and conjure up the best jokes that y'all could possibly conjure up, because I guess y'all comment comedians, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Y'all comment comedians. You do your best work in other people's comments. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we got great music coming down the pike as always. If you don't know, so make sure you checking for that. Make sure you subscribe. We on here YouTube, so make sure you subscribe right here on YouTube or YouTube Music. Matter of fact, I think I got like 56K monthly listeners on YouTube Music. Yay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all should check me out on YouTube Music. Go ahead and subscribe to me on YouTube and YouTube Music. You know what I'm sizzling? Rock with me. And if you become a member of the channel, you can get members only lives, members only posts, and video access to videos before they even drop. You know what I'm sizzling? So yeah, rock with me if you want the exclusives, like you want the exclusives, okay? Because I got them exclusives for your forehead. All right. You know what I'm saying? I also got that unreleased music. I got my damn my notifications still on. I always have my notifications and shit off in the house, but I like to have them on when I'm out, just in case anything happened with my phone or something. I can just call it and find it. You ever add your phone on silent and then you lose it? Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. And then if somebody try to steal it, at least you give them some. You got a couple of seconds before they try to open it up and turn your shit down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to think ahead of it. You got to think ahead of the crime, man. Motherfuckers be tripping. Then when you just call the phone, you be in a room somewhere, be like, "Hey, don't nobody move. My phone missing." And then you sit there and call the phone. And then as soon as the phone ring, now you know who to punch in the face. You know what I'm saying? So it'll save you from punching everybody in the face and possibly getting jumped. You know what I mean? So yeah. Make sure you get your ringers on when you out there, man. What's going on, Top Dog? Hope everything is well with y'all, man. Hope everything is well with y'all. I'm cool. I'm recovering from this back leg workout. Okay, it was hell. Should be hell as hell. You know what I mean? What's going on, Trick? Y'all new. YouTube must be pushing me out to new people. Y'all must be new to the channel and all this, because I ain't never seen y'all names before. You know what I'm saying? So what's good? If you're new to the channel, I am Hybrid 803, hip hop extraordinaire. I got plenty of music out. Been doing my thing for a long time, long time, long time. South Carolina legend with this music and everything. Appreciate your Trick. South Carolina legend with this music and everything in the metro. I've been doing my thing, and it's spreading out worldwide. AE gang, we represent it. AE gang, we in the building. Where is my AE gang shirt anyway? Which one is this one? Is this the On Fire shirt? Nope, it's not. AE gang, we represent it. AE gang, we in the building. Yeah. Anything in life worth having ain't easy to get. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we representing. Hope everybody is well. That's what it is. You said you're playing Manhunt. How is Manhunt? Is that game good? I've seen it, but I never played it back in the day. But I used to see it all the time. It was like dark and kind of murderous or something like that. So I wonder, how is that game? Is it dope? Is it not dope? Or whatever? How is that? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot of games I've been seeing that I haven't gotten to play. I wanted to get into the Assassin's Creed joint, but I tried. But I be into this music. I gotta do these, I like before, back in the day, like before I was doing music real heavy, I used to like storylines like Metal Gear Solid and all that other good shit. I used to be into the stories and all this other shit. Now it's like I don't really be having too much time because, promote, I'm doing like fucking, in my career, I swear it's probably what I do, like 75% pushing shit out and prepping shit to push out, to advertise and all that, to get out to y'all and shit. And it's like, the little bit of other time I have, that's when I have to create and write. And it'd be weird, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day when we were just selling CDs on the corner and everything, it seemed like it was a little bit easier back then for some strange reason. I mean, I guess because, the standing outside was to promoting yourself and all that. And you had your flyers and your CDs and all that doing your thing, But it still was a hustle, man. It still took time. It took hours out your day. You still had to walk around, took energy or drive around, whatever, And And the upside about now is, this shit pushes it out to places where you're not at. Like I'm in different countries, man. I couldn't fathom being in different countries back when we were selling CDs out the trunk, man, out the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I was going to different hoods and shit like that, selling my shit. I used to have this little red pouch, like this little red. I used to have all kind of different little bags though, but like the kind of like the one over the strap, one backpack thing, like one strap to the backpack. I used to keep my shit in there, my DVDs and CDs, and hit that block early, man. Had to hit that block early. You know what I'm saying? Say it's fire when you get used to the controls. That's what it is, man. I gotta check it out. I definitely gotta check it out, man. Xbox Game Pass need to put some wrestling on there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm missing my wrestling games. I'm about to crank up the PS4 so I can play some 2K. What I got, 2K3 over there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I think I got 2K5 in the damn thing. Yeah, man. I gotta crank that shit up. Cause man, I'll be missing that wrestling, man. I played that AEW one. It's all right. That 2K have you spoiled, because it's like, the is it like the child, I guess it's the son of the SmackDown series or whatever like that. But yeah, man, the AEW, I guess they tried to go back to the WCW NWO Revenge days and all that. It was cool, but it wasn't cool. I don't know. Really was. I was on the fence about it, but it was all right. It's something. You know what I'm saying? Something to quench that thirst for that wrestling game. I do got that Fight Night Champions though. That Fight Night Champions is dope. I love that Fight Night Champions. I ain't gonna lie, cause I love that boxing. I love that boxing. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Bottomless Prime. Appreciate you for using the sound. Hate it got removed. You're short, but that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you showing that love. I appreciate everybody showing love and playing the songs and making reels with the songs and everything, because that's love, man. I appreciate y'all to the utmost, man. That On Fire is going crazy. We have over 420K or 425K. We done surpassed right now with just On Fire on Spotify. So it's going up, man. I appreciate everybody showing that love, man, and everybody following on Spotify and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you to the utmost, man. We going up, man. We taking this all the way. Yeah, Fight Night's that game, baby. I got it, man. I got it on that Xbox Series S. I got it, man. I'll be rocking it. I'm still doing the story mode when I got time. You know what I'm saying? And but I did create myself on there. So come check me out. I've always had a love for boxing, y'all. Always. Always. Oh shit. I'm always having love. Yeah. I always have a love for boxing. Appreciate. Shouts out to Brazil, man. I'm honored I can get down there, man. Appreciate you. Shouts out to y'all, man. Real talk. Shouts out Miramamba. Miramamba, is that right? Miramambe 69. Appreciate you, homie. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't forgot was a slow mo axe throw on Call of Duty. It wasn't ain't forgot was a slow. Oh, I ain't forgot. And it was a slow mo axe throw on Call of Duty. That's what it is. You doing. You be playing them games, bro, huh? That's what it is. You got that axe on Call of Duty. You know what you're doing. I be using the grenades and shit. I'm liking that Black Ops 6 too. I just started fucking with that Black Ops 6. It's dope. You do know you allowed. You off the chain, brother. You off the chain. What's going on, Marino? They know I smoke. What's going on, Marino? Cheers, brother. Hope everything is well with you. AE gang, we in the building. Hope all is well with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Always good seeing you. You know what I mean? That's the homie Dab Marino. He just subscribed to the channel. Appreciate him to the utmost. And everybody else who subscribed to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We growing this thing. Make sure y'all hit us up, subscribe. You can get access to members only live, access to members only posts, You can see videos before we drop, all kind of good stuff, all kind of great stuff. And you're gonna be priority whenever you comment and all that good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a gaming streamer. Yes, that's what it is. I'm trying my hand at gaming streaming. I'm trying my hand at it. I'm not really doing that well though. I got to figure out how to get that damn screen. I'm on Twitch, and I'm trying to figure out how to get that screen not blurry while I'm playing. Plus, I'm trying to figure out how I can get players, how I can get the players I'm people that I'm playing with, how to get their vocals on the damn video. Cause like last night, man, or night, but was it night before last? I had ran a round on PUBG, and motherfucker, we was just cussing motherfuckers out on there. It was just crazy, and we was just all just we was cussing each other out and helping each other at the same time. Just playing and partying the way guys do. You know what I'm saying? So many f bombs was being thrown, and calling people out of their sex, and it was just crazy. It was just crazy and funny. You know what I'm saying? Crazy and funny, and that's the type of comedy I want to bring to it. I just want to be on there and everybody in there just roasting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even lying. It's not against TOS. Google it. Oh, yeah. I already know, brother. I'm guessing you're on Xbox. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm on Xbox. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, see, I'm new to the game. I didn't know. Appreciate you for that tidbit, man. Dang, man. Appreciate you for that tidbit. So now I got to sit there and do. Now that's crazy because now how I'm gonna be talking to people there, and then I'll be just regularly talking. They ain't gonna hear what the hell going on. You have to stream to a PC. Oh man. Well, damn. They doing too much. I just be playing games in my off time. They doing too much. I ain't getting no PC for all that. My PC for the studio. Do I even have a? Yeah, well, my PC for the studio. Okay, I can't. I'm not doing all that on there. I feel then I be paranoid. I ain't playing no games on there. I don't do nothing but record on there. I don't do nothing on them computers but record and make. I got one computer for making beats. I got an old school. I think it's like a Dell or something, but I got like this old school Dell with like FL20 on it for making beats. And I got the Mac for recording on. You know what I'm saying? Real nice, intimate setup, real nice and swanky. You know what I'm saying? So I can bang out my ideas. You know what I mean? And get them down and get them out to y'all. That's how I do. But we started on the cell phone. That's when we started doing this with this internet journey. After I had left the local record label I was with, we started on the cell phone. That's where we came from. That's where AE Gang came from. So hell yeah, just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Candy. That's what it is, Jay. Great, I'm honored, brother. Appreciate you to the utmost. Yeah, that PC is for. I'm trying to tell you that PC for work only. It's a working. That's it. Work only. No game. Only work. Real talk. I mean, I don't even go on the internet on that thing like that. You know what I'm saying? Just work. You know what I mean? Real talk. Unless I got to download some sounds or something like that. I don't even like. I be noticing people be downloading them. What are them pre-made sound chains and shit? I be seeing those and shit. I tried it one time. I don't like that shit, man. I'd rather just conform to my voice. People be trying to sound like Rod Wave or whoever with the autotune and all this, and I'm like, nah, man. Or a little baby or something, a thugger. I be like, nah, man. Let me just, let me do mine and conform. I ain't got no auto tune over here, y'all. Real talk. I ain't got no auto tune. No, all that singing you be hearing I be doing it just be straight up me. I ain't got no auto. I got tune corrector, but I don't know how to use the damn thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I be putting it on because I thought it was auto tune at first until I got knowledge and understood it wasn't. I was like, well, when I first got the shit a couple years back, I was like, oh, we got auto tune. They just call it something else. It's tune corrector, auto tune. That's the same thing, right? Turns out it's not. Okay. But help me become better singer. So, it is what it is. Help me become a better singer. So it is what it is. Man, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know what I mean? If you subscribe, become a member too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Become a member too. And get them exclusives, man. Is my music? Yes, all that is. It's all copywritten and all that. It's all that good stuff. Copywritten, ASCAP down. You understand what I'm saying? It's all that in there. I filed my taxes with this shit. Okay, so it's in there. All right. That's you gotta learn. And yeah, that's another thing too, man. It be killing me how they have so many quote unquote gurus online for music. Now you got some that actually do make sense. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, shouts out to Dab. Oh, you talking about here fellow of FL Studio. I got FL 20, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I gotta hear what you done made on there. You know what I mean? But yeah, it'd be a whole lot of people telling artists, oh, you gotta have, your publishing and all this right. Then they be cussing them out. Like, listen, artists, you gotta have this and you gotta have that. And it's like, it's real simple shit. Like, all you gotta do is just take the time to do your research, get your ASCAP, your sound exchange, um, uh, your motherfucking, and the other shit and the other shit. Sound exchange, ASCAP. What's the other shit? Fuck. The damn thing for the own. Oh man, I can't remember right now. But just know you gotta have those. There's a couple of them. Sound Exchange, Song Trust, Sound Exchange, um, ASCAP. One of them PROs, BMI, whoever, or CSAC, whichever one you prefer. I'm with ASCAP. Um, God damn it, and something else. But those four, you get those four and you'll be good. I don't know. I had it on here some. I don't know shit. It's around here somewhere. Just know I got it. Okay, because I gotta have that money coming. All right. But the point is, it'd be a whole lot of fake gurus on there always arguing with artists or yelling at artists and calling them artists like they slaves or dogs or some shit. And they always like, we got the advice for you, and y'all need to motherfucking pay us so I can give you advice over the phone and help you with your career, because your career ain't shit with your rapping. It'd be like that. I'd be like, y'all can't just sell it better than just always talking shit. Artists, if you don't have a good mix and a master, then no one's gonna listen to your shit. Artists, if you don't invest at least $100,000 a month in music, then you're not serious artists and artists and artists and artists. And it's like, get the fuck out of it. There's so much bullshit and myths and so much stupid shit. But they really just be trying to bully you into paying for their services. It'd be like that in your local area too. I'm pretty sure if you were rapping in your local scene, you got motherfuckers like in Baltimore, like, all right, Baltimore artists, you gotta pay me $1,000 a month in order for your music to get heard, or else you're gonna always be at the Baltimore open mic rapping, paying $10. That's how you get in the industry. Because and then they gonna name some nigga that came from Baltimore who got signed that they ain't got nothing to do with. I don't know. Remember Little Mook Mook who got signed to Independent with that viral song? Yeah, we're gonna get you up there. All you gotta do is pay us $1,000. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Fuck ass gatekeepers. Gatekeepers get a C4 jammed up their keyhole. Me who? Nigga, I bring it straight to my people. AE gang, that's the family I claim. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You say I was gonna say I could use it on my stream, but I can't. If you can use it, I'm just gonna get my money. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Use it. I'm gonna get my money though. That's all. That's it. If you use it on YouTube gonna make sure that the YouTube gonna give me my YouTube's worth. All right. So all you gotta do is do that. You good. Everything good. I got it all set up anyway, so you ain't got to worry about shit. Just do it and be creative, and I got it. I got it. Yeah. Like they say, don't let them haters pull you off your square. Never. 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 Them haters ain't gonna never get me off my motherfucking square, ever. I just like to educate anybody, who follows me and who's an up and comer or whatever like that. I just like to educate them, because when I came in the game, I didn't have no big brother helping me out. I didn't have nobody telling me that, hey, Hybrid, once you start going online, you're going to have trolls, you know what I'm saying? And they going to start saying stuff because they don't have no life, all right? Because they could be doing whatever they could, something else online. There's infinite possibilities online, but no, instead of talking to women, instead of doing something for money, they rather come on your channel. You didn't ask them to come on your channel, but they come right on your channel and they give an opinion because honestly, in their real world, no one cares about them. So you got to watch out for those people. Okay, then 9 times out of 10 they got a page that's private, and they're gonna be just saying some crazy stuff and just looking, and really only gonna be saying stuff about what they see on screen because that's all they got to go off of because they don't know you. So whatever you say or whatever you do on screen, they're gonna try to oppose it and try to throw you off your square. But you can't do that. You can't let them throw you off your square because really those people are helpless and they don't do anything themselves. You understand? So, it be like that, man. It be like that. And you can tell from how they talk too. They're probably some 12-year-old white boy sitting in their covers farting, eating old pizza because their mama don't cook. You know what I'm saying? And they on their cell phone over their neighbor's Wi-Fi because their mama don't make enough money to get Wi-Fi. And then they just call everybody Unc who's a year older than them because they don't know anything else. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta say a prayer for him, man, while they eat that cold pizza under them covers, steady farting, with the roaches on his wall and all that. You gotta say a prayer for him, man. Because if you asked them, hey, could you show me $500? They couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. It would hurt them. It would hurt their whole life. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, hey, can you show me $50? Just show me $50. They couldn't even do it. And, you know what I'm saying? So it be like that. Also, too, some of them are gay and they just don't know how to express it. You know what I'm saying? But we on here, we rocking, baby. We got that good music coming. Yeah, I'll be scared to play music in my stream because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Oh, they gonna strike it. Well, you're not gonna get a copyright strike. It's just that you probably ain't gonna be able to get your video monetized. That's why I had to move my when I do this reviews and everything, and if an artist want me to hear their music or somebody want me to hear a song, I now do it on my Friday Night Heat Live. That's for members only because they will not demonetize your video for having it on there. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. That's crazy. You said check your last comment. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? You got ideas? Hey, I have an idea for these streams. For you, try using Streamlabs mobile, and you can do an ultra wide screen, and you can also set up alerts and stuff. I know about Streamlabs. I appreciate you so much, but I'm just doing it like this here because I'm bringing it to you raw, straight from the gutter, straight from the gully. All right. We ain't doing this ain't no podcast. This ain't no fake. I ain't doing no setup. This is Hybrid 803. You know what I mean? And I'm in your face right now. You chilling with me like you ever been in your partner house and y'all been chilling and smoking and just vibing out? That's what this is. That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? We chilling and smoking and vibing out. Everybody who rock with me, we up in here. You know what I'm saying? I got this stream like, you can check it if you want to. I've done the podcast. I've done all that shit. I'm doing it like this. It's for the people. You know what I'm saying? We raw in your face. It's real. It's real out here. Huh? We pay light bill, rent. Ain't no time for that to make it pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I treat these lives like I treat pussy. Real talk. You got to get in there and you got to get the fucking, whether you ugly or not. Sometimes your hair might be a little scruffy. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you might have just came home from work and you ain't washed. But if it's in there, you got to go in there and get it in and it's real. And she'll love you more if it's real. It's a connection. What's going on, Pitbull? What's happening with you? Appreciate the love, brother. Appreciate the love to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love to the utmost. Real talk. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like, we out here, we making love right now. This for the love. You know what I mean? So that's what we doing. This is raw. Ain't no condom. It's real right here. You finna feel all this shit. All right. Real talk. What's going on with your pit bull pause gaming? What's happening with you, homie? I noticed I got a good bit of gamers on here. That's what it is. Shouts out to the gamers in the gaming community. Shouts out to all the gamers in the gaming community. You know, I remember back in the day in the hood. I thought I used to run a hustle because I thought I had the magic touch cleaning the games and shit. Cause see, back in the day, my homies they ain't know how to clean their game. You know, their games would be slow, going slow, fucking up, and they ain't know how to make them work. They ain't know how to clean them or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I had the damn the game cleaner thing. You know, with the green, the black one with the green circle in it, where you can put the game the fix the scratches and shit in there. And I would I charged the homies like $10 or $20 depending on the game. I don't know. It was back then my hustle was, it'd be $10 for a regular game, but if it's a good game, $20. I ain't gonna lie, it worked. Listen, that's what we was doing back then. Okay, leave me alone. The point is, all right, I ran a little hustle doing that, and I used to get the homies games because really all the homies did was just had the games just laying around the house and shit. I ain't gonna lie though, when I would go to a motherfucker house and I would see their games all in the CD stack and the DVD stack just all on the fucking floor, it would fucking irk me. I'm not gonna lie. That shit would make my teeth fucking tingle. I couldn't stand it. I'm like, why in the hell you got the game on top of CDs? Like, this is a game. You need to treat this more precious than this. You know what I'm saying? And the CDs is, you was disrespecting the fucking CDs. You got fucking Machiavelli sitting right here on the floor touching carpet. Machiavelli shouldn't be touching carpet. All right? This is disrespect. All right? Diddy touch carpet. Okay? Pac don't need to be touching no carpet. Okay? And then all thrown up with the DVDs and they have Kool-Aid and shit all over them from being in their rooms and shit. So that's when I had came up, I was like, oh, okay, I can clean these motherfuckers' games. And that's what I did. Yeah, the gamer stand-up. Is that what it's called? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I used to clean they shit. The games and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I used to clean the games and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when I ran out of solution, and my peoples wouldn't take me to go get no more solution, somehow I figured out how to use Windex. I don't know how the fuck I figured that out. But one day I had a game that wasn't working right. One day I had a game that wasn't working, and it was pissing me off like really bad. What up, baby Grizz? What up? That's why I keep the games in the proper case. My man, that's what I'm talking about. Keep them games in that case with that book. I used to have the instruction manual all up in there, even a little the part where they tell you about PlayStation and hooking it up or whatever you got, even the 64. Keep that shit in that book or keep that shit in that box. Besides, it just looks better too in your room. It makes it look dope. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But one day I had this game I really, really wanted to play. Oh, I appreciate you, Layla Jackson. I'm very honored that you love the music. I appreciate you to the utmost. I had this game I really, really wanted to play, and I was getting pissed off. So I looked at it, and I don't know how when I looked at it, I see my reflection, and I thought to myself, hey, I wonder if this worked like Windows. And, if I use the window glass cleaner, will it clean the game? Because I ain't got no more solution. So I went in there and I sprayed the motherfucking game with Windex and I wiped it off. Because I heard, alcohol be destroying the game. That's what I heard. It eats your shit up. So I didn't use alcohol. I don't know if Windex was any better. But I went in there, I used to spray the Windex on that motherfucker. And somehow that shit worked. It used to work. So that was my new thing. I used to get Windex. And we always kept Windex in the house. So I ain't never had to ask to get that. So, I used to just take some paper towels, spray that motherfucker with some Windex, wipe that motherfucker, and give it to him. You know what I mean? I kept the hustle alive. You know what I mean? N64 was my first console as a kid. Really? Damn it. That was your first one? Damn it. That's what's up. N64 was hard. What was your favorite game on N64? I remember Wave Race was my shit. I remember when I first got it wasn't my first game, but I got a 64. And before that, I had a Sega. So when my mom bought me a 64, I ain't had no games. I just had a fucking Nintendo 64. This back before, there wasn't no demo, wasn't shit. It was just the Nintendo 64. So what I used to do, I used to just cut the motherfucker on. I ain't had no game. I used to just cut the bitch on and just let the screen go black. I was like, oh, it worked. Okay, good. It's still working. All right. You know what I'm saying? I had it bad. Shit, I ain't had no game on that motherfucker. And then I plugged Sega back up and I keep playing Sega. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, back in 2010. That's what it is. Atari was your first console. That's what's up. I hated Atari. I'm not gonna lie. I found my auntie's Atari. I was plundering through her shit. I was like a young boy. I was like 5, 6 years old, right? So I'm in the back room at her house and I'm plundering through shit. And then I find this damn joystick. Like it was a black joystick and had like a button on the side of it. And I was like, hold up, this is a game. I need to figure out where the rest of this game is. You know what I'm saying? So I get to looking and looking, and I see this wood grain box. I thought it held cassette tapes in it. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all ever had to see them cassette tape shits, the box where they had the thing in it, I thought it was one of those, but I looked at it and it was like wood grain. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? But the controller attached to the shit. So I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? So I go to my aunt. I say, Auntie, what is this? And she said, oh, that's my old Atari. I said, what the hell is an Atari? She said, that's a video game. It's before your time. Don't worry about it. It's fun, though. I said, how the hell is it fun? She said, you can't play it. You can't hook it up. So, it took me, I just seen it for some years. I never played one until I got to this gaming store years later. And it sucked. It sucked. I felt for the kids in the 70s. I feel for them. They went through it. Pong. I'd give it about a good 30 minutes. 30 minutes before you ready to blow your brains out. That's about it. That's I don't know any other games on there because they tried to make games, but they looked it crazy. I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get it. I couldn't get it. Frogger Pac-Man. Yeah, that was the shit. I had she also had an NES, which I could play when I used to come to our house, which she never fucking played, but she never let me take it to my house. She let me take it to my house like one time, but she would never let me take it to my house and shit like that. She was like, oh, you can play this. This my Nintendo, but you can play it when you get over here. And like, bitch, let me play it. You know what I'm saying? And then let me tell y'all something. Okay. She would never let me play the motherfucker on the TV in the living room. Okay, she had this big ass TV in the living room. I could never play it on the TV in the living room. She said the Nintendo would, destroy her TV. She said her neighbor, Miss Maddie, who her homegirl she went to bingo with, she said Miss Maddie say she let her son play Nintendo on there and it blew the TV up. So I can't play Nintendo on her TV. Obviously, she was lying. All right, so I had to play on this flow model in the kitchen. Okay, for all you youngsters out there who don't know what a flow model is, all right, imagine a dresser with a TV screen in it. Okay, that's pretty much what was on the flow in the kitchen. It was a dresser with a TV screen in it, and imagine a dresser full of weights, not just clothes, like fucking Planet Fitness weights. Just imagine that. Okay, all right, it was the heaviest shit in the world. But I played Nintendo. It was a nice size. It was a big screen. You know what I'm saying? And I used to have to sit down on the kitchen floor and play it. While I'm ducking, dodging for the roaches simultaneously. And that was my childhood coming up. We didn't have Duck Hunt. I didn't have a gun or nothing like that. But we had Mario. We had Sesame Street. We had Home Alone. Home Alone gave me it gave me trauma. I'm not gonna lie. Home Alone gave me trauma. I could never get past the first level because you play as Macaulay Culkin going through the damn house in the first level, and then you got to get these traps, which is like these little pictures. Which, mind you, I didn't find out until I was fucking 20 years old what the hell it was. But anyway, when I was a kid playing that shit. You know what I'm saying? It was confusing, and then the people would kind of run, and they was faster than the person you playing, and they would always get me, and I would always play it for like 5 minutes before I cut it off. And yeah, that shit used to piss me off. All right, I don't know why they used to make games so fucking hard. You would think for a controller with a cross and 2 buttons and a start and select button, it wouldn't be as difficult as it was. But Lord knows it was difficult. Your hands get to sweating, you get pissed off, you get mad. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. Okay. And then if you had a Nintendo, it would turn you into a little tech. Because back in those days, if for some strange reason, sometimes the Nintendo wouldn't, the damn, because you had to push the cartridge in. You know what a cartridge is? It's like an 8-track, they all. You had to push a cartridge. You probably don't even know what 8-track is, do you? You probably don't even know what 8-track is. Anyway, listen, it's like you it's like a cartridge, and you push it inside of the Nintendo, and you push it down. And sometimes when you push it down, it wouldn't lock because it get worn out. So what you would have to do, you have to push it down, and then you have to take some notebook paper, and you have to fold that notebook paper up real thick, like so you can slide it in there when you pull the game down, and you can put it in there, and then you could play your game. Hopefully nobody don't come in there and knock it, and then it'll pop up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? 8-track is way back. Okay, somebody know what's up. Somebody know what's up about the 8-tracks. You ever stumbled across your people's 8-tracks and you found out you couldn't rewind shit? That shit blew my mind. I was like, how the hell? You understand? Like, I was like, how are y'all doing this? What the fuck? What if there's because like on 8-track, it just play. And then you gotta wait till it's over, and then you flip it around, and then you let that play, and that's rewind to the other side. Okay? So if you playing 8-track, no, really, hear me out. If you playing 8-track, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's say you jam into some shit, some Otis Redding or something like that. You don't even know who Otis Redding is, do you? You don't even know who Otis Redding is, do you? You don't even know. But anyway, if you listen to some Otis Redding, you know what I'm saying, Marvin Gaye or some shit, and you playing it, now let's say the song go off that you like. That's it. You gotta wait about 4-5 more damn songs, and then you got to flip that motherfucker over, and you got a whole nother 4-5 more song for you can flip it back over, and then you can hear your song again. That's how that shit was back in the day. All right. What's up, Chris? OG PlayStation 2 folks know the struggle of not having a memory card. PlayStation 2, boy, walk with me. Let me tell you about the years of PlayStation 1. Come here, let me walk with you. Okay, first off, memory cards didn't even hold shit. Don't play no Madden. Oh, Lord. You ever played Madden on PS1? Whole memory card. Gone. All right? It ain't had nothing. I don't even remember how many MBs they had on that motherfucker. MBs, baby. MBs. That's how many motherfuckers they had on that bitch. Okay? And, you probably get about a good 5 solid games in there if they wasn't too big. Don't play Warzone and nothing. Don't create no wrestlers. Oh, shit. You can only create one wrestler per card, all right? It's taking up all the memory. All right? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, then, that's still back in the day when they had passwords. Sometimes you beat a level and they give you a password, okay? So you have to enter that password to come back to that level, see? Because they didn't have no saving back then, see, like that there. That's how that went down. So you had to write it down, and the password only came on the screen in between stages. So you had a very, very short time. You had to have that notebook right there by the controller. So once you beat that stage, all right, okay, skull and crossbones, and you can't bullshit. You had to learn shorthand. You had to learn how to use shorthand handwriting, because you couldn't just write like imagine playing Battletoads and they come up with all that shit. And it's like different characters and shit. You gotta write C, clown, P, cat, pussycat, T, tree, whatever the fuck. You had to know shorthand back then. It was very, it was very, you had to be hands-on back then. You had to really be talented. That's why we invented cursive writing. Okay, cursive writing was to help you speed up the way that you wrote. They don't do cursive writing no more now because they be typing it. But that's why we used it. It was a speed thing. Okay? You probably don't even know what cursive writing is, ain't it? You probably don't even know what cursive writing is. You probably don't even. But listen, let me tell you, it was like, it was built for speed. And you can hear it and write whole paragraphs. Okay, you know what I'm saying? What's going on, Jamarius? What's happening with you, man? What's happening with you? You still be playing Battletoads on the Xbox? That Battletoads on the Xbox is blasphemy. Let me tell you something. I got the Game Pass. I played it. Let me tell you something. You ain't played Battletoads till you played it on NES. All right, you don't know stress. I don't know why the game was so hard. I don't know why they wanted to really piss kids off. They didn't really want us to beat it. They didn't want us to beat it. You would think with a game named Battletoads, it would be easy, or at least they would want you to progress in the game. But back in those days, they taught us that, in life, there's going to be things to stunt your progression. And you got to really want something really, really bad in order to get it, and you're gonna have to work hard. As a matter of fact, you may not even get it in this era of your life. A lot of games, hear me out. Come on, I know. Let me preach to y'all. I know a lot of us didn't beat a lot of games until we was grown. We couldn't understand it. We couldn't figure it out. Some of us didn't. We didn't have the rich parents that had Nintendo Power magazine come to. I remember I went to a nigga house one time, and this nigga had Nintendo Power magazine subscription. I said, this nigga rich. This nigga rich. How you get Nintendo magazine in the mail, nigga? That is crazy. And he had Nickelodeon magazine. He had subscribed to it. This is motherfucker. You know how I got my Nickelodeon magazines? You probably don't even know Nickelodeon had a magazine. You probably don't even think you probably don't even know what Nickelodeon is, do you? You probably don't even know. But anyway, let me tell you, it was a Nickelodeon magazine. AE Gang, we in the building. Yes, sir. AE Gang, we in the building. And the only time I could get it was a dope magazine, had all kind of games, and it talked about TV shows and shit. You didn't really read it, though. You was looking at the pictures and the little white girls you had crushes on. And you'd be like, oh, I wanted to get me Nickelodeon magazine every time it came on the commercial. But guess what? You couldn't get it because it cost too much. So you would go to the yard sales in the rich white folk neighborhood, and they must knew the value of them damn magazines because they'd be selling them. Motherfuckers be having a whole stack of old, Nickelodeon magazines from years, 2, 3, 4 years ago. They used to have a whole stack of them, and they used to sell them. I forgot how much they were selling the magazines for to the kid, but I used to beg my auntie to get me them damn magazines. You ever had a Nickelodeon magazine? You had one? Hell yeah. Gotta take it back, baby. You gotta take it back. No, everybody didn't. No, everybody didn't. Okay? No, they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, real talk. Real talk, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Shouts out to Nickelodeon magazine, god dang it, man. They need to bring that back. Kids need to learn. The kids they can't read, though. They don't read no more, do they? They wouldn't read. That'd be an insult. They don't do, Nickelodeon magazine would have to be in a burner account or some shit, and they ain't gonna read it. You know what I'm saying? So many kids failing now. So many kids failing. They don't have the teachers that we grew up on. They don't have the teachers no more like we used to have back in the day. You know what I'm saying? All they got is these easy teachers is trying to get them out the damn school. You know what I'm saying? So, that's crazy. I feel for them, man. I feel for them. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I really do feel for them. Because we had teachers used to cuss you the hell out. Real shit. Oh, yeah. Teachers would cuss you. I had a teacher that used to beat my ass. I'm not going to lie. Like, real shit. You probably didn't think teachers was able to beat your ass, did you? You probably didn't even think teachers was legally able to do that, but they were. And they, used to hit you with the paddle in the room, in another double room. They whip your ass with a paddle in the other room if you were coming in with it was borderline child abuse. You know what I'm saying? But it got you in line. Okay. One time, my homeboy Orlando. See, I got beat so bad. I remember the nigga name. I can still remember him, how he looked, and he had a box back then. Okay, that's when boxes was cool. Okay, he had a box. Kind of, what's that boy that was on Nickelodeon? That dark skinned boy. He had the box like him, with the rat tail. Yeah, with rat tail. You know what I'm saying? Them big ass buck teeth. He had a box like him, right? His name was Orlando. That was my homeboy. And that's how I go Orlando. Yeah. And one day he come to class, right? So we was getting our homework out, and his homework was crumpled. He look in the bag and he said, "Oh." I said, "What's up, bro?" He was like, "My home." He pulled his book up, his little spelling bee book. You remember the gray spelling bee books? Y'all remember them gray spelling bee books with the picture of that damn frog on the front, with that green frog looking at y'all stupid with them big ass eyes. And he pull up the spelling bee book, and he had his homework was just crumpled up like this here. So I felt bad for him because I knew it was over. And see how she used to do. Her name was Miss Wilson. That's she beat it in me. Her name was Miss Wilson. and she would go around the class and checking everybody's homework. And I swear, you ever seen Jaws? I swear it was like Jaws, like the music was playing, and she was circling around, and we was over there in our seat, like we in the water stuck. So I felt bad for him. He was like, "What I'm gonna do?" So I said, "Hold on, get it to me." So I'm about to cry with him. I'm about to cry with him because I'm feeling bad for him. So I put the paper in between my book and I squished it down real hard. I squished it down as hard as I could. I tried to sit on it and everything, and it didn't work. He crumpled that shit up really good. I don't know what the hell he had going on. That motherfucker looked like he stomped on it with some boots. It was fucking crazy. I was like, why is it so crumpled like this? So we get the paper out, and I say, I give it back to him, and we look at each other, and then just like Jaw, like dun 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 dun. Then she come around, then she checked my work, and my work was clean, because I wasn't finna switch work with him. Hell no. So I was like, I looked up, I gave him my work, and then she said, "Okay, Orlando, where your work at?" And then he looked down at the on the desk, and she looked down on the desk, and she said, "All right, go in the room." And I swear, you ever seen what's that movie, Schindler's List? You ever seen that? It felt like he was going to the gas chamber, and I was in. I'm not gonna lie, I was. It felt bad, man. It felt like what's the movie Roots? It felt like Roots. And you seen them go in the garage part, and they know they was gonna beat him, and she took him in there, and she wore his ass out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna pause for a moment of silence for that one. But anyway, it was crazy, but she got them kids in line. You know what I'm saying? We came out to be, more very, very, we turned out to be very, very competent addicts. Anyway, I'm just saying it was crazy back in those days. Okay? So, two places I ain't never going back to. And that's jail and broke. Appreciate you, Jamarius, man. You know what time it is. Oh man. What up, Maurice? Man, I'm from South Carolina, man. I am from South Carolina. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Metro, Metro. From the Metro. Ooh. That's where I'm from, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's South Carolina, South Crack. Yeah. South Crack, where they take that and you ain't gonna get your money back. Where they had your pockets flat. And then they take your bitch, then Mac. I'm talking about them SC streets where they always keep that skillet for beef. Motherfuckers get fried whenever they try to run their mouth around here. The end will be near. Yeah, that money is near and dear to our hearts. We'll rip your ass apart if you ever want to start. Starting up with us is like starting up with Hoopty. I'm trying to tell you, we done already seen this movie. You all is gonna get hit up and you ain't even gonna make the credits. I get it. I don't know why I'm doing that. Anyway, now listen. Hybrid 803, we're in the building. Okay, and we rocking. All right, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going, man. Let me load this up. HYBRID 803, that's me, man. I appreciate everybody showing love. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man, right here on YouTube. Become a member right here on this channel, man. You know what I'm saying? You can get access to members only lives. You can get access to member only posts. You can get access to all kind of shit. All you got to do is join. You can get access to members only live. You can get access to members only post. You can get access to a whole lot of shit. Just make sure you join. All right. Man, what up? Man, what's up, Craig? Man, yeah, I'm up here. I'm just climbing. Right now, I'm climbing out right now. I'm just bullshitting. We in here bullshitting, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. I appreciate you coming through, Craig. Hope everything is well. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Kickback Queen? You the Kickback Queen. What the Kickback Queen mean? You know what I'm saying? The Kickback Queen. That means she get drunk up. Is that what that mean?
Throw it, bite.
Throw it, bite. Kick back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Laid back. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Laid back. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hold on, let me Let me go ahead and get myself right, man. Let me go ahead and get myself right, man. Shouts out to everybody, man. Shouts out to everybody out here who be content creating, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you dodge them haters, man. Don't let them haters stop you, man. Because haters gonna hate. That's their job. And if you ain't got nothing to hate on, then, you know,
They out of work.
they out of work. So give them some work, man. Appreciate the love too. Appreciate the gift. Appreciate the love and the gifts, y'all. I really do. I really do. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Pensacola. Shouts out to Pensacola. Thank you, quick kickback queen, for that 100. I mean, for that for that 100. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody. That smoke got me sounding like who that is from the PJs? Smokey. Appreciate you. What's going on, Super? Appreciate you. Man, I appreciate the gifts, real talk. Man, I appreciate y'all to the utmost, man. I appreciate all the love, man. Real talk, man. It's all I do. I ain't got no 9 to 5, man. This is what I do right here. I make this content, I make this, and I push it out to y'all to get this music out. I started off as a rapper. I don't know how in the hell I became a content creator and a comedian at this. I don't know where the fuck. Well, I know where it came from, money. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make that shit twerk. You gotta shake what your mama gave you. And my mama gave me the ability to make music and the ability to make people laugh and the ability to break hoes back. Okay? I mean, hey, it just is what it is. I can't, I was sent here, by him. Okay, and I was sent here on a mission. And I will fulfill that mission. All right? All across the world. All across the world. I spread my music. That's what I'm spreading.
Don't spread too thin.
I'm spreading my music all across the world. My music. It can't reach across the world. It ain't that long.
Don't spread it out.
It ain't that long. It can't reach across the world. What? You can go to the next state. How y'all doing, though? Appreciate y'all to the utmost. Showing that love, man. You know what I mean? We got more music coming, too. I just sent off 2 new songs to get mixed and mastered, and he sent them back, and I had to send them back because I didn't like how it was going, but it is going good. There's just a little tweak, that he can tweak, and he gonna bring it on. He gonna send it on back, my homie. I got somebody in Brazil that be mastering my shit. You know what I'm sizzling. Nice dude, really dope dude. Yeah, waiting on those to come back. We got that going. If you want exclusive songs, like I got some songs before they hit because they're going to hit streaming platforms. But if you want to hear them before it hits streaming platforms, go to hybrid803.com. Okay? Subscribe there, and you can get unreleased songs and all kind of exclusives. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Over there. Because that's what we doing, man. This is how we getting down. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you again so much, Kickback Queen, for the music note. I thank you so much. I thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody for all the love, man. Appreciate everybody for all the love. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Appreciate everybody for the love, man. Because I know a lot of people in this world don't get love. I know a lot of people in this world don't get no love. And they just mad at the fact that their moms have OnlyFans and, she can't really get no other work besides, selling her ass on list crawlers because nobody really is buying the OnlyFans. And they have, girlfriends that's on Instagram showing their ass. And they have, no life, just straight losers. You know what I'm saying? They have them. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you, appreciate you. What up, Jigsaw? I remember you, homie. I remember you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You know. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You gotta keep on creating your content, man, because you're gonna have people like that. I call them comment comedian comment. Yeah, comment comedians. There you go. They perform for free in the comment sections. They don't get paid for it. They do it behind a page with no followers and like no posts. Or sometimes, let me tell y'all something. Let me let you in. I got hated on. Now this is what's trill. Sometimes I get hated on by people that be spewing positivity. It's stupid. I was on TikTok and some dude he said something, on my channel. He was like, you know, uh, I don't like your hat or some shit, like that. And he's like, I don't like your hat, whatever. And he's like, stop wearing your hat. So I had, I commented on it, right? I'm like, okay, let me see what this dude's about, because sometimes I check people out when they be, good or bad. I just check people out. And the dude literally had said on there, he was like, you know, black people need to empower each other. Black men need to support other black men. I'm talking about he had all kind of pro-black quotes, some Black Panther stuff on there. I don't know. It was weird. And I'm like, how? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And they use it, and I think their secret weapon is the laughing emoji. Like they use the laugh like their gunshots or something. And I'm like, how can you put that if you got the Black Power stuff? I don't get it. But it's a lot of miserable people out there, man. A lot of miserable people. A lot of people, gonna have to you know, pretty much whack off tonight because they don't have no girls. They can't get no hoes. I mean, just they ain't gonna be able to get them. You know what I'm saying? They too ugly. So it just ain't gonna work. You know. You say you trying to big fan trying to make business with you trying to rock with me. All right, just hit me up. IG. All you gotta do is hit me up on the IG Jigsaw. Hit me up on the Instagram. And we can talk it out. You know what I'm saying? We can walk it out, talk it out. All you gotta do is just hit me up. We can make it happen. What up, W Videos? What's happening? Yeah, just we can walk it out, talk it out. I'm doing features right now anyway. Anywho, so I'm trying to lace something up. If you're looking for a feature, that's what it is. Rock with me. I also got the promotion going. So rock with me. You need to rock with me now too on that promo game because Pages is hot. Pages is on fire. Up in here, it's burning hot. It's on fire. Huh? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. So it's going down. All you gotta do is just rock with me. Talk with me. You know what I'm saying? We can lace some tracks up, make them hits for you. The last one I just did was a feature. So that's going up. That's about to crack. It's gonna be over 1,000 plays tomorrow. How long that shit was out? What's the day? The 14th?
The 14th.
That shit cracked 1,000 plays in like 10 days.
Yeah.
On one platform. Crazy, man. Crazy. And that's actually kind of slow for me, to be completely honest. Crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been posting your videos. Man, I'm honored, brother. I'm honored, Jigsaw. I'm honored. AE gang, we in the building, brother. I'm honored, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. Appreciate you to the utmost for showing that love, brother. Appreciate you for showing that love. Do you remember a gangster from the early 2000s called 25 to Life, a gangster game? I ain't played it, but I know what you're talking about. Talking about with that fat Spanish dude on the front of it. I think I know what you're talking about. I ain't played that one either. And when I seen it, it looked like Saints Row. That's what it looked like, but I ain't never played it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never played it. You know what I mean? But what am I playing now? I'm on that Black Ops 6. I'm on that shit. I'm on that PUBG. I be on that PUBG. What else? What else? Yeah. I don't even know what else what the fuck else I be playing? Oh yeah, the Fight Night Champion. I be playing that. I be rocking that. I just started the Mortal Kombat one. I'm not really, the fan. I get why they tried to start the story over because people was, getting killed and all this here. But it's like I don't know, yeah. But I guess I got to get back into it, and play it.
The GTA.
I gotta buy damn GTA at this point because they're gonna remove it for the damn Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Saints Row, I was playing Saint Row 2 last night. I always thought Saints Row was fun. I always thought Saints Row was fun. Real talk. You know what I mean? I always thought Saints Row was fun. You know. So but I just, with Grand Theft Auto, I just comparing it to Grand Theft Auto, I just always thought Grand Theft Auto was better, with the storyline and all that other good shit. But I had just bought that GTA 4 too. I had got that a couple of months ago. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, GTA, I had bought that. Ain't nobody online with GTA 4. I'm about to cop one of them damn Black Ops, one of them old Black Ops too. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, hold on. You talking about? Hold on. Let me show you something. Now I ain't gonna lie. Straight up, for I wish they was for a different console, but I got them. I got them. I got it. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Scarface well, both of them pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Both of them pretty dope. But I got it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I found this in this it was this old school game. It was this gaming store to be selling comic books and shit called what was it called? Gamefly or something?
Yeah, Gamefly.
It was like Gamefly or something like that. But I had found this shit and man, this shit hard. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here rock. Yeah, Scarface the shit. The soundtrack on here is the shit. The soundtrack will have your ass jamming. I am not gonna lie. Oh Lord. You know what I'm saying? And it got some Eminem on here, some D12, you know what I'm saying? But what you know about this here though? What you know about it? What you know about it? Now this one I ain't had I didn't beat this. I didn't get a chance to beat this because you know what I'm saying, I be working and twerking. And by the time I got my other joint, my box, I had to retire this, so I just kind of unplugged it and put it up. But yeah, man, yeah, this one pretty dope too. I like this one. This one's pretty dope too. Godfather pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hell yeah, we in there. Hold on, we in there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I got shit I ain't even play yet, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I got games that I ain't even play. And then I got this Xbox, like this regular Xbox, and it got like all kind of old school games like Game Boy, Sega Genesis, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all that, Sega Saturn, Sega CD, arcade games on it. The shit is tricked out. You know what I'm saying? I had that shit for a minute. I always keep that in the back, tried and true. I used to keep that, you know what I'm saying, when I back when I was fucked up hustling, and I kept that. I was like, just in case, because back in the day, when shit went down and I was in a tight spot, music got slow and shit like that. I probably have to go sell some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I used to always keep that just in case, because before I had that, I had the damn. You ever see one of them games like from Family Dollar? And it'd be like a controller or something, and you gotta hook it up to the back of your TV or something, and they be having all them weird ass games in there. It'd be like 20, 30 games on there and shit, or like 50 games on there. We had that for like a year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? The My ex would be playing that shit, and how we would do it is I had my DVD player. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have like Wi-Fi and shit back then like that in the house. So what I would do is I have my DVD player, and I would have the DVD player's sound part into the fucking TV, and then I would have the video game, the little gamer thing in the fucking the video part, so she could play the game while I'm sitting there freestyling the different instrumentals and shit I had. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be freestyling. I still freestyle every day, so it's like it's not I used to, which I do be getting on myself because I was like, bro, I used to freestyle so much back then, and now we able to go live now, and do it, and people tipping and all kind of shit, and I'll be slacking. But I do be performing on that TikTok and all that good shit. I do be doing my thing though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I used to be rapping for like 3 hours a night, just every night, just perfecting my flow, freestyling, over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? And just getting right, man. Now I'm a freestyle god. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do I play PS5, PS4? I have PS4, but PS4 I had to take it off life support. It's over. I got the old fat one too. It helped me out in a time when I needed it. It helped me out, but it's the sun has set on PS4. I had to let it go. The Essentials subscription is gone. Yeah. So rest in peace to the PS4, man. It held me down. It held me down. It did that. It did that. But every good thing must have its end. You understand? So only thing forever is these lyrics. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So and it's love. I ain't getting no PS5. I got what I got, and I'm gonna work with it because I be doing this music. I ain't worrying about it. I ain't worrying about the PS5. Maybe in the future I might cop one or something. Maybe when the PS6 come out, I might grab me a PS5 when they get a little, just to say I have one, so I could play some more PlayStation games and shit. But to be honest with you, I'm good, man. As long as I'm able to get on their bus caps. Cause see, man, you gotta understand where I come from, man. You understand? I've been in the trenches, man. I come from a time when I ain't had no Wi-Fi, none of that shit, and I was playing the game. All right, and I used to be daydreaming. I'd be like, damn, boy, I can't wait until I'm able to play this on some Wi-Fi and shit and be online and do all this here. And now I'm able to do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Remember, always look around in your situation now and know that you've gotten a lot of the things that you used to one day pray for. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So as long as I get on there and talk a little shit, do my damn thing, you know what I'm saying? It worked, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do, man. I even started my Twitch channel, Hybrid03's Twitch. I even put videos here on YouTube. I do my thing on the Twitch, but I'm not really a Twitcher. You know what I'm saying? I don't really be twitching like that. Raffy S Mama be twitching like that when I hit the back of the throat with my immense dick. But other than that, I don't really be twitching like that. I just be, making the content and doing my damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what it is, man. Hybrid 803 on everything. Hybrid 803 on everything. HYBRID 803 on everything. Google it. It'll give you all kind of shit. And you should subscribe here on YouTube. Become a member right here on YouTube. Get all those exclusives, exclusive lives, exclusive posts, all kind of exclusive. Check me out or become a member on the website hybrid03.com. You got exclusives over there. You know what I'm saying? So all that, man, all that. Just rock with me, walk with me, talk with me, leave your email with me. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody coming through. What up, Jeremy? What's happening? That food done there. Well, that's my cue to skidoo. I appreciate you, and you. Thank you so much, all the haters. Suck a duck. As we leave, know this is not the final goodbye, but know that we will be back next time. What time is that? The time of next. Okay? Appreciate you to the utmost. Thank you so much. We got all that good music coming down the pipe. Hybrid803.com. Hybrid803. You can become a member right here on YouTube. Appreciate you so much showing that love. Appreciate all the haters coming through here, showing that love because you ain't got nothing else to do. And Hybrid803 on all streaming platforms. Make sure you follow me on Spotify. Make sure you're following Shanny Rocks, SHANNY space ROX on all streaming platforms. And as always, until we come across each other on this YouTube platform. What?